change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Tim Raines, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Eagle winds and fires. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
Here's Juan Soto. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Raines. Gets his lead at first. Nobody out. The pitch. This one in the dirt. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's strike two. Runner at first with no outs here.
2 strikes.
Soto checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Nope, he held back. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Pete Alonso in the box now. Takes strike one. No outs. Runners at first and second.
One and one.
That one missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Late on that fastball.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Rips one to right and foul ball. Diego comes to the plate. Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? He muscles that one out the opposite way, and now they're out in front. It's 3-0. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And that one fouled off. Out to center. Buxton moves under it. Calls it in, and there's one away. Mark Vientos getting ready to hit.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Started to swing, held up.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
That to right. Carroll hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Yainer Diaz. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a ground ball, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Buxton moves under it and makes the grab. And that is that. Welcome back to Rickwood Field. And towing the slab in this one, Clay Holmes.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming on the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Byron Buxton, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. This one could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll make it safely for a leadoff double in the bottom of the first.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Isaac Paredes, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. And that's a fair ball. And he beats it. He's safe.
He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Popped up. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He thought about tagging, but heads back to third. Rafael Palmeiro now at the plate.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one.
That's hard hit on the line. Makes the catch. Runner tags for home. Now a relay to the plate. In there. He scores. And now just a two-run deficit. This is Corbin Carroll. And first offering is fouled off. Just off the inside edge.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of three.
And he got him. Strike three, and that'll retire the side. Back now at Rickwood Field, all set for the start of the inning. And here is Geraldo Perdomo. Digo back to work. Perdomo in his fourth year, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And now 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
And that skips into there.
No strikes.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Man at first, nobody out. And now, Jeff McNeil. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Perdomo gets his lead at first with nobody out. Foul ball still 0-2. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Steps on the bag for one. Now over to Palmeiro, double play. So the batting order turns over. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Tim Raines. And he lays down a bunt. Bare hand scoop, but there's no play for him, and that's going to extend the inning.
The batter, the designated hitter.
And at first, Juan Soto now. He walked and came around to score his first time up. In the dirt. And that's in for a strike. And 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Here goes the runner. Pitch is high. He's a save. That's a stolen base. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. The throw to first. And that is ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Anthony Santander. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Now the 0-1. In the air, right side. And there's one down. Jackie Robinson, the next to hit. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Robinson started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Alonso makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. This one lifted in the air, left field. And Ricky Henderson the grab. And now Brandon Nimmo.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And now it's even up.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Lifted in the air, right center field. And there are two down. Two down, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. And downstairs. And it's fouled away. Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And that's into dirt. Swings and misses, and a nice inning of work as we go to the last of the third. Now the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. He caught it behind his back. Nicely done for the out. Here's Byron Buxton. Doubled his first time off.
Byron Buxton.
Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. That one down the line. Vientos whips it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now
so digging in, Isaac Paredes. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. That one the other way. That's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through.
They get the tag on him. And now the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. He reached out to walk his first time. In the air, out towards left center. Lunges for it, but can't make the catch. The throw into second, and that's the second out of the inning on the force play. Jeff McNeil stands in. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. There's a swing and a drive. Buxton sprinting after it. And that is that. Bottom of the inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jordan Westburg. Cut on and lifted in the air. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Hung up in a rundown now. Trying to get back to second, but he can't. And now Rafael Palmeiro. Foul ball there. Now a check swing, but he held up.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
That misses the zone. 3-1.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
3-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. First pitch swinging.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. We go to the top.
And they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Line drive, and there's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Now, Juan Soto. Reigns on at first, nobody out. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second for 1, and that's 2.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs. Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
High fly ball out to center field. Buxton. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. We head to the bottom of the
Leading
fifth.
off for
And
Alabama,
now
the
Anthony
designated hitter,
Santander. Santander in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and he was born in Venezuela. He was late there, strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The batter, number 5, second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Jackie Robinson. Tap foul to plate. Outside.
That's out.
And that's ball 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Nope.
That one
That's
just
inside.
misses.
Full count.
Just misses there.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Ground ball right side. And there's a base hit. Caught in a rundown now. They put the tag on him. So up next, Craig Biggio. Tapped softly on the ground. Perdomo to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score. Tied him up really well with that pitch inside. Couldn't get it out of the infield, but somehow turns it into a nog. That's a thing.
McNeil out on the off-balance throw. Byron Buxton will hit next. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2.
Good late sink on that
0-1's the count.
fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
0-2 is the count.
And that's
Ball,
off
that's inside.
the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Good bad ball hitting right there. Just kind of threw the barrel at the ball, trying to protect with 2 strikes, and sometimes it works out well for you.
Paredes stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And it's 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Back now at Rickwood Field. Now it's going to be Brandon Nimmo. The wind of the pitch. On the ground. Whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. So digging in,
Now
Mark
batting,
Vientos.
third baseman,
0 for
Mark
2 in this one.
Vientos.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first,
Counts
but it's
1-0.
been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. And there's the ball.
3-2.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Yainer Diaz. That's to third. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Welcome back to Rickwood Field, bottom of the 6th. And now it's going to be Jordan Westburg.
Now pitching.
Nick Enright takes over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Late on that fastball.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Rafael Palmeiro. Palmeiro tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. He did not go around. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle. McNeil slings to first, and that quickly 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Popped up left side, Vientos. And he makes the catch. And that will end. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. And that misses. And it's 1-0. And that's in there at the knees. And a foul ball. On the ground to third. Paredes fires over to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Geraldo Perdomo digs in now. And a swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
McNeil.
Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. First pitch misses. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Now 1 missed.
1 strike.
Fouls 1 off. 2-2. That's inside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it. Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And Ricky Henderson the grab. 2 down. So now the DH spot. Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Outside corner, got him looking. And we're back. Set for the last half of the 7th. Anthony Santander at the plate. Fought off foul.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one is back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Now at the plate, Jackie Robinson. 1 for 2.
Second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
In there, sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. At the plate, Craig Biggio. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count. 8-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Lays down a bunt to the right side. For the top of the 8th, leading off, Pete Alonso.
The first baseman.
He's a guy who does it all.
Alonso.
With the lack of contact in today's game. This guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. Late with the swing there.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Nimmo in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Carroll has a beat on it. 2 away now. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Yeah, this has been a real important inning in relief.
A swing and a miss. Back now at Rickwood Field, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
Now
so they turn things over to the righty, Cade Smith.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Strike 2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And there's 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with 1 swing here.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. And the next pitch is way outside. That misses off the outside edge.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
That just misses, and the count is filled up. Got him. And 2 away now. Down the number 2 hitter, Isaac Paredes. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Line to left. And foul ball.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this.
Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be rocking that stage to the sun out. Your boy cooked, I'm blown up. Time to lace my boots.
Welcome back to Rickwood Field. And now the catcher comes up to him. Yainer Diaz.
Now pitching, Eric Yange.
Cut out and missed at 101.
0-1.
That's strike one. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2 is the count.
And that one ripped into right, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
In the dirt. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Got it. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Now
So up next, Geraldo Perdomo. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
One out, and a runner at second here at the top of the ninth. Just missing there. And it's 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Man at second. Misses inside. It's 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Steps off, lead runner back to second. Diaz, the runner at second with one away. That one misses. Full count now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Next to hit, Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil.
Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Strike 1.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
And a swing and a miss there. 2 outs. And 1 in scoring position. Good eye right there. There's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jordan Westburg. Smith back to work. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Reigns. And out number 1 on the grab. He's 2 outs away. Rafael Palmeiro now at the plate. And that one fouled off. Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-1. Just off the inside edge.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Now pitching, Edwin Diaz.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
Inside, just missed.
That's a really good take.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Santander swings through it for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
count.
Diaz is just one strike away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Ball, that's upstairs.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Down the line, and it's foul. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the...
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. We go to the 8th. Randall Grichuk now. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Waste no time there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now it's Josh Naylor. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
In the air, left field. Ready to begin the 8th, and now the DH, Randall Grichuk. Check swing, called strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
And misses inside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's ball.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Ripped to third and caught. Here's Josh Naylor. 0 for 3 in this one. Late on that fastball.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
One down, base is empty. And that one missing low.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Now fly ball to right center. Crow Armstrong moves after it. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And that one is here at Wrigley Field. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Randall Grichuk. That one. All set for the start of the inning. Randall Grichuk now. Popped foul out of play off to the right.
That's a ball.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And there's a ball. That's to third. Bruhan to first in time. 1 up. One down. And now it's Josh Naylor. And that's downstairs.
That's the ball.
Ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Crow Armstrong on his way over. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. On the ground, right side. Out number 3. We're at the top of the 8th. And now here is Randall Grichuk. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
Right through there for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit.
Ball,
Make
2
sure
strikes.
you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ready to begin the 8th. Randall Grichuk now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a foul straight back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Line drive, come on. And now it's Josh Naylor, 1 for 3. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. That misses. And the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him looking for the strikeout. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees. Gurriel. Back here at Wrigley Field. New inning getting started. Now here is Randall Grichuk. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Your ball, 1 strike.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Outside low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
No, that missed.
Don't
That's
miss
a ball.
in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2-2.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's Josh Naylor. 0 for 3 in this one. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
On the outside corner for a strike. And it's 1-2. That one missed.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Hit in the air, left field. Hat moving under it. Nabs it. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Gurriel. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Gurriel gets a piece. And a pitch. Swing and a miss.